Okay, this is my first attempt at doing a YouTube video. This is the 1978 Dodge Chinook Concourse that's for sale. I thought I'd do a little walkabout and walk through the inside. Hopefully you can see. I'm not sure how well the lighting is here. The tires are aged out. They have good tread, but I wouldn't trust them for a long trip or highway speeds. I haven't gotten to cleaning it out yet completely. But she is equipped with most things. We do have one adapt here, and that's a television that's just sitting in a box on what is the upper bunk, and that can be removed and the bunk restored to its original formation. It does have in-dash air conditioning, which is aftermarket. I'm not sure if it works. The compressor is free, but I've had the belt off for a number of years. It's not equipped with rooftop air conditioning for when you're parked. Previous owner did have it on there and removed it before we bought it. It does show 99,401. This sofa pulls out into a full-size bed. All the fabrics are original, and there's this burlap type fabric which doesn't hold up well to the sun. So I use towels to cover the rough spots just because it's very picky and uncomfortable, but that's what the top of the sofa looks like as well. There's so many windows in this place, it takes its toll on the fabrics. Has the original blinds, the wood and whatever that is that holds them together. Has two upper cabinets on this side. And this is the control panel. You power that up and tells you your battery condition. This one is in good shape because I put a new battery in it last August. The water pump, holding tank levels. These two lights light up all the time. I'm not sure why. I think it's there might be some dirt on the sensors inside the holding tanks. Then on this side there's three of the overheads. It's surprising how much stuff this thing will hold. It has the original fluorescents. There are 4 of them. They don't use as much energy as normal 12 volts. 12 volt fluorescents I think are a little easier on the battery. There's very few lights that would need to be changed to LED if someone wanted to. There's under sink storage and drawers. Of course, this is sold without any of the personal items. There is still the cover for the sink, the double sink, so it gives you a little more cabinet space or counter space. Nice little nook cabinet here. This one isn't equipped with a microwave, so you have a nice pantry, 2-shelf pantry above the refrigerator plus one drawer. If it had a microwave, that's where I believe they put it. The refrigerator is a three-way, 12 volt, 110 and gas, and worked last year. Everything worked except the oven last year. Stovetop worked. It's a little grimy from lack of use. The oven, and I believe the oven only needs a thermocouple. I just haven't changed it. There's this little spice rack built into the range hood. Has a very nice closet here for hanging clothes and storing odds and ends, and of course everything has the green and gold shag carpeting pretty much everywhere. This is the handiest little light it came with. You come in the door, you hit that switch. There's a switch here that turns an outside light on, so you can see to get the key in the door. And there's a bathroom, which I have not cleaned yet at all. And there's a medicine cabinet, and it's very compact. This is one of those that you take a shower, you remove the toilet paper, or you have a big mess in the drain and you have no toilet paper. But for a Class B, and for a 1978, it's 40 years old with all its original fabrics and carpeting. It's in very good condition. Just had almost all the brake lines replaced, one rear wheel cylinder replaced, and the master cylinder replaced for the brakes. That was about a $700 job. I have the receipt and list of parts that the shop put in it. But it is quite spacious for what it is, and Chinook did a nice job of building it. They pretty much thought of everything. Of course, back in '78, it didn't have the generator option. It may have had the option, but this one doesn't have it. So that's about 8 minutes on this video. I think that's about all I need to show you. I'd like to do a cold start, but that's going to take up more time on my thing here. It is on the Dodge chassis, 78 Dodge B300. It has the 360 V8 engine. I believe it's a 727 transmission. And it has the Dodge dual axle with the floating axles. And everything seems to work as it should. It starts, she runs, and she drives nice. One of the nicest driving motorhomes that I've driven. Driven Class C's that catch the wind terribly. Let's see, we have all the manuals also. I believe the Chinook manual and the Dodge truck manual. Not for service, but for it just... We kept everything with it. I think all the appliance manuals are in there too, well, including the Sears stereo cassette tape player that it came with. I think Chinook installed that. And believe it or not, that works. Really the only thing I can think of that doesn't work is the oven. And I haven't tested anything this year because I don't plan on using it. So I haven't put fresh water in the tank. The pump, I have pressed the pump button and the pump comes on. But all the tanks are empty and have been drained, and I'm going to keep them drained just because I don't plan on using it. But this is a brief tour of the... I think a lot of Chinooks did this fan. It looks like it's an add-on, but I think it probably was a Chinook option. It helps when there's days when it's hot and you're not moving and you're parked in the sun. But anyway, I'm going to turn this off, and hopefully this gives you some insight what a Class B 1978 Chinook that is all original looks like. It's going up on eBay, and hope it finds a good new home.